Saw. Absolutely nothing like I expected it to be. I went into Saw thinking that it would be a quick time event game where you race the clock to get out of various traps. This isn't the case at all. At first I was surprised that this is actually kind of a survival horror game. You move through the insane asylum gradually. The pacing in this game is great. Scattered throughout the asylum are audio clips and patient files to read, keys and fuses to find, weapons and bandages to pick up, all part of one giant puzzle. If you saw some of my playthrough and first impressions or the backlog, things seem to be pretty lighthearted. You'll see that in the beginning it feels just like an ordinary game but without any lights. You get a lighter to lighten up the rooms a bit, and you just go around pressing X to find health aid and weapons. When you encounter an enemy, it's no big deal. They're fairly weak and slow. Combat takes quite a while to get used to though, as you have to hold down the shoulder button to enter a fighting stance. I really didn't understand why they chose to do this, as it just feels completely awkward. Saw felt like one big giant joke. I constantly thought how it's scarier to be out in Minecraft at night than slither my way through this linear asylum. I wasn't really affected by anything going on around me, but by the second hour of this game, all of this changes. My heart sunk into my chest. I felt sick to my stomach, not because the game is gory, but because the game starts to engage your mind so much that you become emotionally stressed, completely immersing you into the experience. I started to feel very uneasy while playing. Saw is a survival puzzle game, and while the asylum feels empty with not many secrets to uncover, the actual puzzles themselves get your heart pumping, they make you panic, they put you there. The puzzles get painfully challenging towards the end of the game. The entire game is one giant puzzle down to the items you carry with you. Sometimes it's better to search out bandages and water to regain health and use a hypo. If the game didn't allow you to choose from 5 different checkpoints in the pause menu, my game would have ended at the very final puzzle of the game, as I had no health hypos on me and very little health. Doesn't sound bad until you actually see what the final puzzle is all about. You slowly lose health until it's solved. Luckily I could go back 4 checkpoints and make my way through more carefully and make it to the end. Deciding whether or not your mind and body is up to the mental and sometimes emotional stresses of this game is completely up to you. It is not in any way an enjoyable feeling, which I can appreciate. You don't want people to enjoy surviving, but at the same time you feel a sense of pleasure and accomplishment when you get through a section without blowing up or getting your head shot off. This isn't a game I would recommend stretching out. It may drive you mad. Sit down with it for a few days, finish it, and then forget about it. It truly is that unsettling. For what it is, a survival horror puzzle game, 7 out of 10. And as an overall game, 7 out of 10. If you played Saw, let me know what you thought about it down in the comment section below. Thumbs up if you liked the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and tune in Monday for first impressions where you find out what game we're playing next. Thanks for watching.
Detective, your obsession with me has destroyed your own life and driven you here, like a rat escaping the heat of the sun. I think you know someone down here, your old friend from the force, Jennings Foster. You might want to ask him what really happened in that hit-and-run case you two worked on. That is, if he is alive, by the time you find him. Can you forgive one who has forsaken justice to protect himself? I suggest